Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, it's Friday. And here's the deal. Today's Andrew Clyde Day, is it not?
Woo, I believe so.
Awesome.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
He should be calling in, so that ought to be good. And
Yeah.
So anyway, we got Lupo in here with us.
Morning.
Yeah, we got a rocket scientist with us.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning.
And Pat Malone, how are you, Pat?
I am good, Stephen.
Well, good deal, man. Good deal. It's Friday, a little bit damp outside. I guess we can burn now. Everybody said don't be burning. Can we burn now?
It's still pretty dry. Have we got enough to soak in?
Yeah, I don't know. I got a bunch of tires I need to get rid of. So.
Yeah,
I reckon they said that Cracker Barrel board member who drew controversy over the DEI background has resigned.
That's it. Gone.
I think she's on the Epstein list.
Yeah, well, he resigned, and they're not even replacing him. They're just going to say, we don't need that to replace that board member. We're just going to go with 9.
Ain't that amazing how you figure out you really don't need this dude? We don't need you. Yeah, that's the thing when they're gone. Like, what did he even do?
Causing some controversy. You know what? At the end of the day, history's going to show that the guy probably brought them more business than they've had in 20 years.
That's a good
because
point.
of the exposure for Cracker Barrel skyrocketed.
Point.
People in this country never even heard of the place now know what it is.
I'm telling you, if you haven't heard of Cracker
back.
Barrel, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Harry is a numbskull. Harry is a numbskull.
Hey, Stephen, yesterday I was perusing Facebook.
Perusing.
I'm just
I like that big word.
paging
That
through
makes
it
the
to
rest of
see
us feel
see
stupid.
what was there.
Yeah.
And I came across a thing, a disciplinary slip for an elementary school child. And
Yeah.
I thought of you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
The child was reprimanded for inappropriate behavior. In explaining it, the teacher wrote, thumping another student on the head with a Bible and screaming, infidel. I thought, hey, that's Stephen Phillips in his prior life when he was 12.
When are we bringing him on for an interview?
Yeah, let's get him, man. Yeah. Get on him. How do you discipline a kid for that?
I don't know. I mean, they sent the disciplinary note home. That's how it ended up on Facebook. So
That is so funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of kids, I got to give a quick shout out to my boy Christopher. He's on a bus right now from Miami to Tallahassee on his way to compete in the high school state championships for cross country. Go, Christopher!
Wow.
Good for him.
Off my soapbox.
State.
State championships in Florida.
So in cross country?
Cross country. Yeah, he ran a lot for me when he was a kid.
Jeez. Now, did you ever run?
From the police.
Look at me.
Well, you
ever
got
ran?
you got that tall kind of runner frame.
Nah, man.
I hate
swimming, water polo, and football.
I know people. I mean, like Paul Thorne, he jogs 2 miles every day or 5 miles every day. Tommy Townsend jogs. He's a jogger.
No,
Gary
walks.
Gary, well, he
walks.
used to jog. I think he's at the age now where he's walking.
Yeah.
Of course, he can't even stand up anymore. So he's doing better
Good
though.
for your
Yeah.
son,
Amen,
though. That's
amen.
cool.
Feel
I
better,
don't
Gary.
know. I guess it's good for you. You know, they say it makes you healthy, but then your knees and your hips go out.
Destroy 'em,
right?
exactly.
I mean, what? You know, it's okay.
My dad ran for years, man, and he had a knee replacement, and I mean, I don't want to say fortunately he passed away, but he passed away right before he needed to get it replaced again.
Well,
so yeah,
there you go. My
Yeah.
dad's 89 years old. He never jogged a day in his life.
How's his knees?
Not very good.
Well, but after 89 years, man, even not running is going to get you bad.
I
knees.
guess we do need to exercise, but here's the thing. I mean, if you exercise and eat right and you're healthy and everything, you're just gonna lay in the hospital one day and die of nothing.
Yeah.
And do what?
Die of nothing.
Die of nothing?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, you're just so
You'll die looking good though,
Yeah.
and that's what I like. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man. You and your
I like how the
Roseanne
American
Barr hair.
I like
You
how
like-
the American
you like
flag
that?
waves when
You
you
like-
do that.
You like that?
furl that
Look
flag.
Look at that.
dude.
Look at that. There you go. See?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. So, Lord of mercy. We get beef from Mexico now. What is they talking about? We don't get beef from Mexico now.
Argentina.
Argentina brings our beef. Is that where our beef come from?
Well, I mean, it's what our imported beef is going to come from relatively soon.
why don't we just get it from here?
It's expensive.
We're dealing with Malay down there, man.
Do what?
What the new president down there, the economist with the chainsaw.
Malay.
Oh, yeah, I like that
I love
dude.
that dude.
Yeah,
Hey, I
me
just watched it because this is the nerdy thing I would do. I watched a presentation by one of his head economists the other day to like some international board. Fascinating what they're doing to get that country right.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's necessary.
Well, it's not either. It's just common sense.
Well, I know, but when they've liked it for so long, it's nice to see it come through.
Illegals aren't bringing their cows. What is she talking about?
Harry said something about somebody, Scott Bissett or somebody said that illegals are bringing their cows with them when they're coming into the country.
What does this mean here?
It's just Harry being Harry. Don't.
So
make it
they're
a
bringing
big
their
deal.
cows across the border.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a video of the immigrants going through the fence with cows? I've never seen cows involved in that. Yeah. I don't know what Harry was talking about.
I seen some of them folks in Iraq or Iran. They bring their goats everywhere they go.
Yeah, that's their
Well,
other.
Exactly.
Aren't they required to do that? I mean, doesn't their marriage license stipulate that?
I don't know. Need to hit them in the head with a Bible. That's what I say.
Yeah. Not hit them in the head. Thump them. Thump them.
Thump them in the head.
Head
Hey,
thumpers.
we talk about everybody listening to the morning dish, and I seen where we were talking about. I got it here somewhere. I must have deleted it, but here it is. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby actually sold his house. Bill Cosby sold his house in New York City
Right after we talked about him.
right after we talked
Right
about
on.
him. Yeah, he's like, I better
Another
get out of
example.
here. I guess is he still alive? I guess he's still alive, ain't he?
If he just sold his house,
Yeah.
Ain't he blind as a bat?
Yeah.
he's blind as a bat.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I don't know. I always liked the Cosby Show, though, didn't you?
That's a
Oh,
great
Cosby
show.
Show
Yeah.
was
All right, so
hilarious.
check it out. You remember Rudy, the little girl?
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
You never. You
Yeah,
said
the
you
daughter.
liked she like stole the show. The
I
little
don't
little
remember none
spunky
of their
girl.
names.
Daughter, the young daughter.
I flew her here a while back, and her daughter. She's grown up now. I had her daughter on the airplane. Of course, they had to stand in front of my pigs and chickens and things.
That's what I'm
Nonetheless,
Yeah,
but the
yeah,
point
yeah.
is that she had her little daughter on the plane. It looks identical to her. So she sat up in the cockpit, wore my captain's hat. I got
Oh.
pictures of all of them. So
I thought
awesome.
you was gonna say, look identical to Bill Cosby.
No, she looked just like her mom. Yeah.
Look just like Bill Cosby. That's
Yeah.
amazing. How'd that happen? Oh,
Keisha Knight Pulliam, that's her name.
What?
Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
I seen on Facebook where the illegals got caught in razor wire and took them 8 hours to get them out. That's a long time.
Wow, yeah, that'll sting.
Like, dude, you're gonna be here a while.
Put some mercurochrome on that.
Yeah.
You'll
There
be
you
fine.
You'll be just fine.
Oh
Slap a
well.
band-aid on it.
Drink,
Get out
drink
of
from
here.
this garden hose and get out of here.
Hey, we got Andrew Clyde calling in a little while, but I reckon, man, like I said, they listen to Morning Dish somewhere because we got hangings back, man. They're talking about hangings. We all for that. So we'll talk about that on the other side.
And now back to the morning dish.
We're back with you, man. And I'm telling you, Trump just keeps blowing my mind at more and more conservative as he is. Gavin Newsom posted right here. The president of the United States just called for the death of the Democrat lawmakers.
Yeah.
Hit him in the head with a Bible. That's what I say. They gonna hang us all.
Now, he's talking about those people that made that little ad, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah,
I
y'all
mean,
think that's hilarious? I think that's funny. They're all up. Oh, he wants to hang us. Where's that at? I've got it here somewhere. I should have
don't
brought
know.
it up during the dang break, but
Well, he sort of has a point. I mean, that's sort of like promoting treason, what they're doing.
well, that's what it was. He was talking.
Wait.
Why?
What's that? What?
The oath that every active military or veteran has taken specifically says obey all lawful orders.
That's right. That's right.
So what is wrong with the legislators
Easy. I can tell you
asking
exactly what's wrong.
military veterans to live up to their oath?
There's nothing wrong with it, but here is what is wrong with it. It's
Wait.
it's what they're implying.
Wait, hold on. There's
What
nothing
what
wrong
are
with
they
it.
implying?
Here it is. Okay.
What?
What are they implying?
No, they're implying that the orders that they're currently getting are apparently illegal. So
I don't think that's an
you can't trust-
implication.
You can't trust that these military people are all the sharpest tools in the shed. And the fact is that just like other people are influenced by Democrats and go out and try to assassinate the president, kill Charlie Kirk, you've got these people out there, even though they were completely obscure about what they were meaning. They didn't even identify anything about what was illegal or whatever. So when they're even being asked about it, they're not answering the question. But the point is that in making an ad like that, the overarching point they're trying to make is apparently there's something going on that's illegal. And you know what? And obviously there's going to be people in the military that perhaps don't feel right about the legal order that they are carrying out. And that might inspire them to do something different. That's my point.
Okay. What was your point again now then?
What?
Who's your point?
What was that middle part again?
Okay, what's the point?
The point is
my point is that he's got 2 former military people at least. He's got more than that. But he should have known what was in the oath of office. He should have not said that, in my opinion.
I ain't nobody care what you think, Pat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's an oath of office like that, then why do you need to bother reminding everyone if they all took the same oath? Why even put that commercial out there?
Because they're politicians.
They're pandering.
Yeah, exactly. They're taking the resistance to the president. Okay,
It's punishable by death. I think that's where all this is coming from.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
So is it punishable by death?
It is. Sedition is punishable by death.
Absolutely.
Okay, so who's wrong here?
That's not sedition.
How you know that? It depends on how you look at it, Pat.
Okay, so it depends on how you look at it, whether or not we kill you. All right, I got it.
Well, kind of way I look at it. Well, so if you tell a military dude, hey, you need to, this is your orders, take them out. Then they say, oh, we're not going to take them out. Is that not pretty much what they're saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're saying.
So what is that?
That sounds like you're disobeying a direct order,
which is
sedition.
Wow.
It is not.
Oh, it's not. So that's what I'm saying.
It is not. If that order is illegal, it is not sedition.
Okay, but you're putting the soldier in the hands, in the shoes of a JAG lawyer to make that.
Wait a minute. They're already in those shoes, because if they don't do something, they end up like Lieutenant Kelly with My Lai incident in Vietnam.
Okay, but I think we've also learned a lot since My Lai massacre. And I don't really hear news reports about commanding officers telling their soldiers to go and clean out this entire town because I need a body count. You just don't hear about that anymore.
So you're telling me though, so like when these guys they're gonna say, oh, you get in that big old B-2 bomber out there and let's go bomb Iraq. They're going to say, wait a minute, I need to confer with my lawyer.
Yeah, let me get the Geneva Code provisions to make sure that this is illegal.
Yeah.
And
then
you're saying our military is not smart enough to make their own decisions?
Apparently not.
Well, they're not supposed to take orders.
Let's go back to what these Congress people were saying.
That's pretty scary.
Sedition is a crime involving conduct or speech that incites resistance against lawful authority or the government. And listen to the second part. Sedition is distinct from treason in that it may not involve overt acts of violence or war against the state, but still seeks to undermine government authority or public peace through what they're saying. See?
Well, there's also the definition of mutiny as well.
So
that's hanging too.
Mutiny is undermining military authority, refusing to do one's duty, and sedition specifically targets civilians usually.
Okay, so
mutiny is usually what you're talking about in this situation.
Oh, okay. So change the analysis, Pat. Substitute the word mutiny for sedition. You still agree?
I'm still opposed to the way he phrased it. He should have never said that.
Oh
well.
So what about all the Democrats saying, oh, he's gonna hang us? He's gonna hang us.
Well, they're just as bad. I come down on both sides, but my real point is, I don't blame the president. President's never been in the military. He doesn't know his elbow from his hand about the military. But his advisors, his vice president, J.D. Vance was a Marine, right? Wasn't Pete Hegseth in the Special Forces? He was a.
Imagine that, Pat. He's actually got some people in there that's pretty smart that knows.
Why didn't they say something? Why didn't they advise him not to do that?
Well, they probably don't live in the same house, and he's probably sitting there watching TV. He's like, hey, man,
he's eating his Big Mac. He's eating his fillet of fish.
Wait a minute. I need to check with my lawyer to make sure I can make this post. It's Trump, man. Trump just wings it right off. This is what's on his mind. That's what he says.
This is the big excuse. It's Trump, man.
What?
Well,
yeah. The big excuse.
Pat,
It's
Pat,
Trump.
look, was he overkill in how he stated what the the punishment was or whatever? Perhaps, but I stand by what I said earlier. The fact of the matter is that even though they're not naming any specific thing that is illegal that he's asking them to do, the fact is that the implication of what they're saying could inspire some, less than intelligent military person to be like, oh,
Okay.
that justifies me not doing my job.
Here's the fact. The fact.
It's also a fact that if they said nothing, that could justify a person doing something.
Well, so they didn't help matters. So
that's the weakest excuse that it might cause a problem.
No, it's not a weak excuse because that's how you get people like Charlie Kirk killed.
Let me get a word in here
like
edgewise. Here's the bottom line, Pat. Here's the point. This is what is it you always say? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Trump gouges these folks right and left, and they get hook, line, and sinker. Do y'all not think?
Yes,
I mean, honestly,
he's trolling. He's trolling.
And
he's the ultimate
people
troll.
with common sense think it's funny because they know what he's doing. But these Democrats are like, oh my Lord of mercy, he made fun of my purple hair. What do you call him? Porky? What was he called?
Piggy.
Quiet,
Piggy. Quiet, Piggy.
What does that mean? They ain't massacre at the press conference. What was he talking about? Piggy. I'm like, well, we can read between the lines, right? Yeah, Lord of mercy. Then you got this Jasmine Crockett, man. She's a rocket scientist. Is she not?
Did you see that thing?
Hey, if you're gonna charge me, you had a donation from Jeffrey Epstein too.
Not that Jeffrey.
Oh, it's
a doctor.
Oh,
Dr. Epstein.
Oh, Dr. Epstein. Would you, man? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'd hate to have my name be Jeffrey Epstein.
Can you
at this point in
imagine?
life.
Good Lord. Or Jasmine Crockett for that matter.
I'm doctor. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
And she can get away with that because of the whole speech and debate clause thing. It gives them the power to say whatever they want on the floor, regardless of how true or untrue it is. So my question is, what
about where she says lynching is surging in the South? Did y'all see that?
Again,
lynching is surging in the South.
Clearly not true, but she's going to get away with that, and she's not going to get sued or anything because of the speech and debate clause. When the founders put that speech and debate clause in there, their idea was that, look, we just seceded from England, like they would punish people for speaking out and speaking their mind and that kind of thing, and the king would come down and the king would come down and make it impossible for us to legislate. So we're going to put this speech and debate clause in so that we cannot be held responsible for anything we say on the floor. The difference is, back when the founders were there was no C-SPAN. People weren't watching the hearings. They had no clue what was going on live in real time. And they certainly, so things said on the House floor back when the founders were drafting the speech and debate clause, things have changed. People aren't getting the news in real time and then tweeting it out live seconds later either. So I don't know. Should it be revisited?
I don't know. We have got to get to a break, folks. We have got to, because we got Andrew Clyde should be calling in the halfway point here. So let's go ahead and jump to a quick break and see if we can get him on. All righty. Well, he ain't called in yet. But we ain't gonna give up. We ain't gonna give up, Pat. I know he's the only guest that we have on the show, so we can't make him mad, but maybe he'll call in just a little while. There's a phone ringing now. How about that?
See, you got your power of telepathy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pat, you was in the military, but you really wasn't a soldier, was you?
No, I wasn't. I was a reservist.
Yeah, there you go. We got Andrew Clyde yet? Hey, good morning, Andrew.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. Great to be with you.
Yeah, you sound excited.
Oh, great.
It's Friday. You got to call Hiawassee.
What's wrong? You need a hug?
No. I'm fine. This is cold.
Oh, is it?
I tell you what, Andrew, I bet you're on cloud 9 this morning. I hear congratulations are in order, my friend.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Clean
it was
DC
a long
Act.
process, but victory on the House floor.
Outstanding. I'll say, in case people aren't aware of what we're discussing here, Andrew Clyde's bill, the Clean DC Act, passed yesterday, bipartisan support, 233 to 190. Congratulations.
That's right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very well done.
Thank you. And not only that, but, we brought this bill to the floor last year or last session, and Senator J.D. Vance at the time was the co-sponsor in the Senate. Now Vice President J.D. Vance is the co-sponsor, and we actually had more Democrats support it this time than we did last time.
Wow,
so
nice.
Hey, Andrew, I got one question about that. I was watching C-SPAN, and I saw that you spoke on the floor about the Clean DC Act. The only problem I had with that is C-SPAN identified you as Representative Robert Garcia of California.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding you. It actually had that. That was the name that was on the ticker.
Well,
I did not know that. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that.
Hey, we
you got to take a look at the video there.
Wrong guy.
I mean, loophole. We got loophole here. We can sue him.
Yeah, we'll just sue him, Andrew.
Yeah,
we'll just sue him.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, he's got like a 98.9% conviction rate.
That's right.
There you go.
Of course, he's a defense attorney, but
who cares?
That, don't steal his stuff.
Semantics, mere semantics.
Oh Lord! So, what is the Clean DC Act? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the Clean DC Act strikes down the Washington D.C. City Council's anti-police law. What happened in 2022 under quote emergency measures? They passed this law that took away a lot of the authority of the local metropolitan police department, and as a result, it made they lost 2,000 officers in the last since 2022 have left the force, and they're severely understaffed because they're just not getting the support from the city council. So as a result, we have a severe lack of police officers here in Washington, D.C., and that directly relates to crime. When you don't have enough police officers to man the streets, then the criminals will take advantage of that, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly why President Trump had to come in August, and bring in literally the National Guard and all the other federal agencies to take down and stop the rise of crime here in Washington, D.C., because I want this city to be safe for the folks of Georgia's 9th District when they come up to visit and when they come to our beautiful capital.
So you don't think this Montgomery thing up there in New York City, where he's going to get rid of the police and start doing social services instead, is a good idea?
It is a terrible idea. The crime rate will go up dramatically, and I think that the citizens will suffer greatly under social services instead of police officers.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. This guy's a nut.
How's your deal with getting the concealed carry permits for Congress people up there in DC working? Is that getting a pass? Or?
I want concealed carry, or really, I want open carry, or not. Well, I would say constitutional carry. I want constitutional carry here in Washington D.C., and this is a pathway to do it. If we can bring that bill to the floor, maybe we can amend it on the floor. All right, and just make it for everybody. But we also, in the appropriations bill, the financial services appropriation bill, financial services general government, we have a line item in there that literally eliminates Washington D.C.'s, defunds Washington D.C.'s gun control, and so therefore it allows folks that have a carry permit, all right, to carry concealed here in Washington D.C. So we're working at it at multiple different angles because, you should be able to come to this Capitol and feel safe.
Amen.
Excellent.
Amen.
Yeah.
Andrew, I got a quick question for you. For those of us who like to dabble a little bit in the Vegas odds, what's the under-over on the total number of censorship resolutions that are going to be introduced in the Congress this year? We got so far there's been Omar.
Well,
Plaskett.
I'll tell you what, this was definitely censure week.
I think it was.
Although the first resolution, the one that the Democrats brought against themselves, all right, Chuy Garcia, I think was the name.
That's right.
That actually was a resolution of disapproval, and that passed. Okay, it wasn't actually a censure resolution. Okay. And as a result, the member didn't have to come to the wall of the floor and be, quote, censured, because the word censure actually wasn't in the legislation. And I actually talked to the parliamentarian about that last night and got some clarification. But, we've got more coming. I mean, we've got this lady here that stole $5 million.
Yeah, that was my next bet. She's going to be next. Oh,
yes, she definitely will be next. I'll guarantee you that. Yep. And but it's just crazy. When the Epstein files, and it's not really what we passed on the House floor this week, and what the Senate passed, what the president signed into law. It's not the files coming out of the DOJ that I think are going to make the difference. It's actually the files coming from the subpoena of the Oversight Committee of the estate, and the information coming there that the Department of Justice doesn't have, because that's not, quote, involved in a criminal investigation, or wasn't involved in the criminal investigation.
Right.
But it's the Oversight Committee and their subpoenas that are really bringing forth the evidence. And I think, as you saw with Stacey Plaskett, the Democrats, I think, are going to regret that they have put so much pressure on trying to get this information, because I think what we're going to find is a lot of Democrat ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, yeah. It's already coming out.
Yeah.
It's already coming out. There's
yeah.
no doubt about that. And the thing about it, why didn't, if they were so, upset about the Epstein files, why didn't they do it during the Biden administration?
Oh, absolutely. The last 4 years, they weren't concerned about it at all.
No.
This is all about one thing. And I know we all know this, but all your listeners need to know this too. This is all about stopping the Trump agenda.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like the fact that the American people elected him, and he was their choice for president, and they're doing everything they can to stop his agenda. And this is the second term Russia.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
I agree 100%.
Yep. And then you got Newsom up here. He's all Gavin Newsom. The president of the United States just called for the death of the Democrat lawmakers. Yeah. He's an idiot.
Who cares what he says?
Yeah, I'm with you.
We got our own Gavin Newsom.
Well, Andrew, that's the conversation we were having before you got on here, was just like the definitions of sedition and mutiny. I mean, what's your take on that feud there between Trump and that video they put out?
The video calling for people to disobey
orders. That was disgusting. It was disgraceful. I mean, when you talk about sedition, I don't know, you'd have to be convicted in a court of that. But the penalty of that is certainly, or could potentially be death. But again, you'd have to be convicted in a court of that. But this is absolutely another way of trying to stop the Trump agenda by telling the military, hey, it's okay to disobey orders. Just, call them illegal orders. Well, as a 28-year Navy combat veteran, I have never experienced an illegal order in my entire career.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I don't know of anyone, I have no personal experience of anyone who was given an illegal order. I mean, that's just almost unheard of. So for them to bring this out, I think is simply a way of saying disobey. And you can't have that. We have the greatest war secretary now that I have ever seen. And our president is a president of strength and not of weakness.
Right.
And this is the way the Democrats are pushing back, trying to sow dissent and trying to sow chaos into the administration. And that's just wrong. We should be trying to unite our country, and we should be assisting our military and not trying to destroy our military by sowing division within it.
Amen.
Well, we got talking about the Democratic Party. They're saying, oh, if the economy don't get better by midterm elections, they're going to lose a lot of seats. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that he's doing with the tariffs and all the negotiations and all that. I mean, we got Toyota bringing money. We've got all these different companies coming to America. I feel like the economy will take off before the midterm elections. But what's your take on that?
Oh, absolutely. I fully believe the economy will take off. In fact, before the Democrat shutdown, and we had a gross domestic product of 3.8%, all right, which was incredible. I mean, that's double what the Biden gross domestic product was, and that means that's talking about the growth of the economy. So every time you have a 1% increase in the gross domestic product, you have an additional $3.3 trillion of money coming into the Treasury over the 10-year budget cycle. That's $330 billion a year. And it's not because of any increased taxes. It's because of increased economic activity.
Right.
All right. And that's one of the things that when your gross domestic product hits above expectations, then your economy starts growing faster. And that's what we're seeing right now. And one thing I want to mention, because I haven't been able to do this, we haven't been together since the one big, since the shutdown ended and the continuing resolution was passed. Part of that package was 3 Republican appropriation bills. People aren't talking about that, but in the 5 years I've been in Congress, we have never passed a single Republican appropriation bill, a bill at Republican spending levels with Republican policy. We got 3 of them, all right, passed in the continuing resolution. That is a major win for this country and a major loss for the Democrats. You know, they entered this shutdown expecting to get $1.5 trillion more of spending.
Right.
They got none of that. They got 0, and we got 3 appropriations passed across the finish line and signed into law.
Well, that's great.
Outstanding.
Of course, I mean, the government shut down. I didn't even notice it. The only thing I noticed now that it's back, they're doing the cloud seeding again, but that's about the only thing. So hey, let me ask you something. Now we're about to run out of time. When you coming back? You got Thanksgiving coming up. You get to come home for Thanksgiving. Got a big Thanksgiving thing going on?
I am coming home for Thanksgiving. I certainly am. And I'll tell you, I want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. We have so much to be thankful for. God is so good to this country. And so this time that we can spend with family, absolutely. Jennifer and I will be spending it probably with her cousins.
There you go.
Outstanding.
Well, if you ain't got nowhere to go, you can come to my house, man. We always got a big spread, man.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, before you go, I got one question for you. Everybody's kind of starting to sign up for health insurance in for the 2026 year, and the ACA subsidy thing is still kind of hanging in there, whether we like it or not. That's kind of the system that we have until we're, given so graciously by our government another system of getting health insurance. What's the status of the ACA subsidies in the House right now?
Well, I think what's going to happen is the ACA subsidies will stay, but the COVID era subsidies will not. They will go away. But what I think you will see is we are working very hard on a replacement for Obamacare. And now I think what will happen is Obamacare will stay, but there will be options that are outside of Obamacare that will be much better for the American people. And I think Obamacare will then die a very slow death from attrition, as in people leaving Obamacare for the better plans that will begin to be offered. And that's something that we're working on right now. I don't have an end date for it, but I certainly believe that we'll see it sometime in 2026.
Are you talking perhaps about the Trump Health Freedom account?
Well, there's many different options that are being discussed right now, and exactly which one's gonna win out, I'm not positive about, but
Gotcha.
but there are certainly many options to consider.
Okay, I got one question here. Ask Andrew Clyde, this is across the Teletop machine. Is he going to help the AI amnesty out of the NDAA? What is that?
Oh, the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act.
Yeah.
Well, that is in conference right now between the House and the Senate. I am not on the conference committee, so I really don't have much of a say as to whether that's going to be in the bill or not in the bill. I do have a vote on the bill, on the final passage of the bill, but I want to see exactly what happens first before we decide one way or the other on the passage of the bill.
Amen.
All right, man. I hope we ain't left. Got anything else? Anything else?
I just had one quick question. In your experience, you talked about all your experiences as a combat Navy veteran. Did you ever see another recurrence of something like the My Lai massacre breakout?
No.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
No.
Okay, I just a quick softball question. That's all I want to know. Thanks, Andrew.
Hey,
Sure.
I've got 2 things for you, Mr. Clyde.
We need to hurry. We're about out of time.
One is this. Shout out to one of your staff people, Dylan, if you know who that is. He's working with my scout troop. I've got 2 Eagle Scouts that he's getting the presidential citations and the letters from you for my Eagle Scouts. So proud of him for doing that. He's a great guy. Also, as far as your constituents are concerned, I'm wearing his shirt. I don't know if you have the TV up, but our listeners can see it. Look at this. wearing a shirt that says "Raised under Reagan." That is sold by one of your constituents in a shop down in Blue Ridge. Is the #1 selling item in their store and has been for months. It's got a big portrait of Reagan on the back. That gives you an idea of the kind of people we got up here in North Georgia. Good, strong conservatives. But yeah, pretty cool. If you need one of those, I can send you one.
Andrew, he was just trying to show everybody his back muscles. Sorry about that.
He's a bling bling on the thing. Yeah.
But there you go. You got some
that
good
sounds
folks.
like a great shirt, but I also like the shirt that says "Raised Right."
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Amen.
I'm with you on that, man. We need more whippings. Yeah, we need these kids raised right. Yeah, some borders.
Raised
out there.
right.
Yeah, I don't guess you ever had a whipping from your dad back in the day, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, my dad just look at me, I'd straighten right up.
Yeah.
Andrew, always good to hear from you, man. When you back up this way, bring me one of them big old signs. I don't know if it'd help or not being in my front yard, but I would like to put one up if I could. So if you send somebody over or tell me what to do, we'll get you some advertisements. We got this election coming up. Definitely want to try to keep you where you're at.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I will certainly be up your way again, and I look forward to meeting with you.
All right, man.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great to be on WJRB.
All right, man. Had Andrew Clyde. Always good to have him, no doubt. So we're going to take a quick break, and we got. Wait a minute.
Marshall Tucker Band tickets.
Oh, wait a minute.
Live there.
What are we giving away? Marshall Tucker Band tickets.
Tomorrow night.
What's the question, Pat?
The question is, which of the 6 original members of the Marshall Tucker Band is still with the band?
All right. Which 6 original members are still there? Give us a call.
Which one of the 6?
One of the 6.
706. Well, man, would y'all quit interrupting me? I'm the 4 man. I say when it's quitting time. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll catch you on the other side.
And now back to the morning dish.
Yeah, there we are. We're back. Who we got there?
We got Barbara Burnett.
Barbara. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning.
Barbara Burnett. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going with you on that one, bro.
Where you calling from?
Blairsville.
Oh, okay. What are you doing this morning?
Had breakfast and just listening to y'all.
Oh, okay. Did you have like biscuits and gravy and all that?
No, I had scrambled eggs on toast.
Oh, there you go. That'll work. That'll work.
Breakfast.
Yep. So, well, if you can get this right, you're going to go get to see a big show. When is it? Friday night?
Tomorrow night.
Saturday
Tomorrow night, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds.
There you go. All right, there you go. All right. So, what was the question, Pat?
The question is, which one of the 6 original members is still with the band?
Doug Gray.
You are correct, Barbara. Congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're a winner. So, who you taking with you?
Probably my son.
Oh, okay. That'd
nice.
be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, he rock and rolls with that stuff. You got anything else this weekend you doing fun?
No, just doing some baking for Thanksgiving.
Oh, man. You got a big Thanksgiving? I love Thanksgiving. All the family comes over. You got a big family come over and all that kind of stuff?
We're going to meet some of us are going to meet at my daughter's house.
Oh, that'd be good. So, I mean, is this, y'all have a lot of fun or you have a Democrat in the family?
No, we don't have a Democrat in the family, so we have a lot of fun.
Well, there's always one, it's like, oh, is he having to come back this year? We have to invite him. Yeah. But anyway.
We don't invite them.
There you go. All right, girl. We appreciate you calling.
All right. Thank you. Pick him up at the gate.
Yep. Will call. Booth has your tickets.
All right. Thank you much.
All right. You be good.
Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. That's when all you can folks. I love that song. Y'all have, I'm a Paul Thorne fan. I'm sorry. I keep promoting him because he is such a great guy. But anyway, he has got that song. I don't like half the folks I love. Y'all really need to listen to that. I mean, Paul Thorne, Google it now. Paul Thorne, I don't like half the folks I love, and then follow him because that is so funny. We're sitting there eating chicken and hit him like a truck. I don't like half the folks I love. Oh, you can't pick your kinfolk, they say, right?
Got a couple things I want to shout out real fast. Over at Conservative Grounds Cafe, they have a big sale going on right now. 50% off all hats and shirts.
Sweet.
And that's just everything except the Charlie Kirk items. So check that out, Conservative Grounds Cafe. They also have a Trump elf now.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Trough.
Elf on the shelf.
Yeah, there you go. So also we got the big Christmas thing going on over at the Hole in the Wall tomorrow. Free photos with Santa. That kicks off about 4:45, and that is tomorrow, 5 to 7. They're doing it inside the restaurant. So go take your kids over there for a free, it is the real Santa, by the way. Free photos with Santa at Hole in the Wall in Blairsville.
Oh, there you go. Bob M listens to Mission Temple fireworks stand from Paul Thorne.
And you thought you and Bob had nothing
I didn't
in common.
think we had anything in common. I didn't think we had anything in common at all. So, yeah.
By the way, if you're not going to Marshall Tucker tonight and you find yourself in Murphy, you should probably go by Chevelle's because Switchback will be playing there starting around 8:30 or so.
Where's your boo sound effect, Steven?
Wah, wah, wah. Where's that?
Wait a minute. I got it.
You got to look for it. Oh, we're out of time. Look at that. Whoa. Yes, come on, man. As long as you get a reaction.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yep. So that'd be good. Pat, you got anything going on this weekend?
I probably do. I don't know what it is right offhand, but I'll probably have fun.
Yeah.
A 2-day break from Harry will be fun.
Oh, he don't know what he's doing. He's getting old. He can't even remember what he's doing.
You know what I'm doing this weekend?
We don't even care.
I know. I don't know if I tell you. It's just whatever. Whatever. It's just whatever.
What are you doing?
Out of time.
Okay, what are you doing?
That's
this
fine.
weekend?
End of the show.
What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going to the Formula One race in Las Vegas.
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
Yeah. Awesome. You like cars? See, that's cool.
Yeah, I do like cars.
There you go.
All right, folks, we've wasted a whole week of your time. We appreciate you, though, no doubt. Y'all have a good week. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning, and I guess you gonna be back with us there, Copper?
Monday, yes.
Oh, okay, he's coming back.
But don't worry, I'll probably be gone for a couple weeks after that.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks, y'all be good.
Christopher.
Thank you so
Go
much.
Christopher.